Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 20 Career Mode rebuilds here today on the channel. If you want to see more rebuilds like this, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments, feedback and suggestions, and feel free to leave a dislike. The main objective of my FIFA 20 Career Mode rebuilds is to win as much silverware as possible on Ultimate difficulty, with an emphasis on transfers and tactics to win at all means against the top European sides, our rivals, and getting to finals, with the main objective of winning the UEFA Champions League. Also got to give a huge shout out to Mr. Rebuild himself, Jared HD. I've made the decision from now on that all my FIFA Career Mode rebuilds will be a culmination of my episodically released Career Mode series. A bit of a montage, if you will, so we can have the best of both worlds. Hour-long Career Mode content and episodically released videos. Now, understandably, this style of edited rebuild will have some slight continuity errors within my commentary, calling things episodes and asking for signings and feedback when the series is already concluded. But apart from that, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this hour-long Career Mode series, and I have more to come. We are playing on Fiverr's Realism mod. If you have FIFA on PC, I highly recommend it. It'll be in the comment section down below. We've got two matches in today's episode, the first of which is against Manchester City in the Community Shield, our first chance to win a piece of silverware. We also have the UEFA Super League against Chelsea. Here are my tactics. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at them. Pressure on a heavy touch for defense, and I like to play high-octane, aggressive, counter-pressing, Gegenpressing, and on FIFA I like to have my offensive style as a possession. I think that's best for FIFA. So, the main objective for this series is to win the treble. We have to win the Premier League, the FA Cup, the UEFA Champions League. Look, if we can win the Community Shield and the UEFA Super Cup, two pieces of silverware on the board, and it tests us against the top Premier League pedigree. Now, in real life, Liverpool are absolutely flying away undefeated. It's their league title to lose. I'm sure every single fan, but a Liverpool fan, kind of wants Leicester to win, but it's going to be interesting to see how well they do. Now, in real life, Liverpool are undefeated, okay? They are actually performing better than averaging all the sort of FIFA careers I've played with. Their real life form is kind of unrealistic when comparing it to FIFA. It's probably going to be a lot harder because Man City, United, Arsenal have really dropped off in real life, while in FIFA they're going to be in top-notch form. So we're going to have to go out and make some signings just to add that additional squad depth. In real life, Liverpool are only really going for the Premier League and of course the Champions League. They're not worrying about the FA Cup and Carabao Cup and other prolonged fixtures. So we need to go out and splash the cash, as we have some, and bring in some new signings. We are a little bit hamstrung with our finances due to Fiverr's transfer budget. The mod makes it a little bit more realistic. So I've gone out and made the decision to sign Pjanic from Juventus, 86 overall. I want him to essentially play the Gini Wijnaldum role. He's 3 overall higher, and he can come in. He's got a crazy free kick distribution. I feel like in this Liverpool squad there isn't like an amazing, like a world-class free kick taker. So I've decided to bring in Pjanic, so if we do get one, he can barrel them in. I've also signed Felipe Anderson from West Ham. He came into the Hammers with a lot of money, but he just isn't getting the game time. The thing is with Felipe Anderson, he's Premier League proven for £50 million. He's going to come in and play on that left-hand side and replace the likes of Shaqiri and maybe even play that injured Oxlade-Chamberlain role. I've also gone out and signed Kramaric from Hoffenheim for £25 million. I feel like we need an additional striker. Like someone like a Kai Havertz would like be perfect to replace Roberto Firmino in that style where they drop back. But I've gone with the next best thing. Kramaric, 28 years of age. He's coming into the form of his life for £25 million. I think that's a pretty good deal. He also is a former Leicester City player, so he does have some Premier League experience as well. So he's going to be my backup goalkeeper. As much as I like Divock Origi, bringing Kramaric, especially on FIFA, will just give us that additional more role. And he's actually a 5 overall rate. I feel like Origi is a little bit underrated in FIFA 20. But regardless, this is the team we're going to be playing with, a 4-3-3. Firmino, Mane, Salah leading the line. Pjanic, Wijnaldum, Fabinho in the midfield for now. We've also got Alexander-Arnold and Trent in the fullbacks. Defence, we're going with Joel Matip and Van Dijk, along with Alisson in goal. Bernardeschi has left Juventus to sign for Spurs. The captain is Van Dijk, and we have Mo Salah on the penalties for now. So this is a massive major test. We are playing on ultimate difficulty, of course, against Manchester City. This is our chance for the first up this season to win the Community Shield and get a piece of silverware under our belts. So it's going to be a real test against the citizens. They're going to be chasing us to the final day of the season, I guarantee it. Okay, guys, welcome to the first match of today's episode. Let me know in the comments in January as well, players you'd like me to sign. We've brought in a new striker, a left to central midfielder, attacking midfielder in Felipe Anderson, and then of course we have Pjanic in the central midfield role there. Welcome to Wembley, our first day out for the season. We are facing Pep Guardiola's Manchester City, and it kind of looks in doubt in real life. Pep could be potentially leaving at the end of the season, and the Pep Guardiola reign at Manchester City looks like it's going to come to an end for the citizens. So they're playing a 4-3-3, Bernardo Silva, Aguero, and Sterling up front. Ederson in goal, João Cancelo, Stones, Laporte, Mendy, Fernandinho, David Silva, and De Bruyne. So no Leroy Sané or no Gundogan. Alright, let's get stuck into them. De Bruyne pushing forward pretty early on, 4 minutes in, a nice 1-2 back pass with Sterling to Mendy. Mendy finds De Bruyne inside, slips through Aguero, and I think it's a penalty. Yeah, it's been given. Virgil van Dijk, the captain, arguably the best defender in world football, 5 minutes in, doesn't show his glass. To be fair, Aguero running in behind there is a pretty hard sight to contend with. Aguero now steps up, and Alisson goes to the right-hand side and keeps us in it. Come on. On the break here now, Robertson finds Mane, turns his man. It's a good back heel to Gini Wijnaldum on the break. The former Newcastle United man makes it 1-0 just before the 29th minute on a Manchester City penalty counter-attack. It's Gini Wijnaldum making up the midfield three for now. We've brought in the likes of Pjanic. That's going to really put some contention for that midfield spot. But already, he scored his first goal of the season and staked his claim early on. Good on you, Genie. He's he's like a whole new man after joining Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp has transformed him so much. More Salah. Mane. Oh, Mane with some space here. Goes for goal and tests Ederson there with a great strike. Trent Alexander-Arnold from the free kick. Trying to find Van Dijk to correct his wrong, but the header goes well over the bar. Fabinho to Pjanic. Pjanic still charging forward there. Firmino to Fabinho. Fabinho! It's Fabinho to make it 2-0 just before the 41st minute there. It's the former AS Monaco man, the Brazilian international. Fabinho! Two midfielders there. Making it 2-0. Wijnaldum and Fabinho starting off the scoreline. We've got so many amazing forwards. We've got two midfielders and a slightly defensively minded midfielder there scoring, which is interesting. Half time is blown in the Community Shield. Mo Salah, Firmino, and Mane have been a little bit lackluster on the score sheet. But the thing is, they're dropping back and bringing people into play. What I really like about Liverpool is, well, they've got a really... Oh, Mane's been slipped through here against João Cancelo. To Firmino on the deck, and it's 3-0. Manchester City have capitulated at the back. João Cancelo having his first match for the Citizens in the competitive league. Stones, a lot of questions around his defence still. Laporte potentially holding an injury which gets aggravated for the whole season. 3-0 up now. It's time to make some substitutions. We are running away with this, and this is the type of triple threat I want to implement further into the season. Felipe Anderson, the Brazilian, and then of course bring in Kramaric and Shaqiri. Xherdan Shaqiri. Sane fresh off the bench. One of the best players in FIFA. Oh, it's a good ball to De Bruyne, and it's a goal. That's ultimate difficulty for you. Give this AI an inch and they capitalise on it. Arguably, the world's best goalkeeper should have saved that one. De Bruyne now from range. Man City, look, they're going to get back into this one. 2 goals in quite quick succession. De Bruyne and Aguero link up. And then the previous goal from Sane as well. It is 3-2 at Wembley. And Manchester City are back in this one. Can they scrape her out of draw in full time? Anderson drops back comfortably to Fabinho. Wijnaldum flicks through Kramaric. Goes for goal! And how did that not curl in? Really nice football there. High octane passing and attack. Kramaric, can he get his second? Oh. But it's Wijnaldum at the back post. 4-2 there. Kramaric breaking away from Man City. He did a lot of work there and probably should have deserved a goal, but it's the fox in the box, Wijnaldum, to make it 4-2. That's it. The full-time whistle is blown. 6 goals decided the match. And Virgil van Dijk is lifting his first piece of silverware for the season. But we can't get complacent in this Premier League run, because Manchester City can bring us back even though we are 3-0 up by 2 goals. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Frankie Lampard's Chelsea in the UEFA Super Cup. Robert Lewandowski has left Bayern to join Manchester City. So after that, they've made the decision to sign another world-class striker. Man, if they went with like a flat 4-4-2 and brought in Aguero and Robert Lewandowski, that would be so sweaty, wouldn't it? Okay, guys, welcome to Stadion Europa. We're facing Chelsea in the UEFA Super Cup. They've got a lot of European pedigree, Chelsea, and we've seriously got to watch out for them. Frank Lampard, eager to try and make top 4 this season, and of course with the transfer ban, which is being lifted in January, interestingly enough, wants to try and win his first piece of silverware here today to hopefully bleed on to the Premier League and potentially other domestic cups as well. Chelsea are playing a 4-3-3 and they've signed a new striker, breaking the ban. Christensen, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Kepa in the defensive line. Rudiger, Christensen, Alonso, Kante, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho. Willian, it's the Porto striker, Musa. He's an absolutely barreling forward there as well. Got to watch out for him. Jorginho. Oh no, he slipped the tackle, and it's Willian. Oh my god, Willian makes it 1-0, jostle for the 24th. One of my favourite sort of Chelsea players. He's such a good career mode and football manager player. Willian, if you can pick him up, makes it 1-0 there. Jorginho slipping the defence. We're a little bit leaky at the back. On the counter-attack here, it's Andy Robertson. Firmino. Salah turns his man against his former side. People forget that Mourinho signed Mo Salah and brought him to the Premier League. But he didn't perform that well. Mo Salah. Firmino. Pjanic breaking away now. Holds up the ball well. Firmino turns his man. And can't kill it around Kepa. 1-0 down. And the brazen confidence is with Chelsea. Pedro. Oh my God. Musa is offside. But he does put the ball into the back of the net. Firmino looking to bring in Mane. Liverpool still not down and out for the count for this match. Mane brings it inside. Firmino turns his man, goes for goal. Wijnaldum gets the first shot blocked. And Chelsea hold on. Musa. Marega. Oh, Alisson with the save. Firmino trying to get the flick on with the header. Liverpool sometime gain possession back. Mo Salah slips through Firmino. And on the break, Firmino to make it 1-1. Finds Mane unselfishly. It's 1-1 just before the 60th minute there. And that's something special. The technical ability to bring it to Mane from Firmino. And what a finish from Sadio Mane to make it 1-1. Come on, Reds. Come on, Liverpool. We're still in this one. Salah. Ooh. I tried to bait the tackle there, but Mane's trying to flick it on. Aspilicueta somehow saves it on the line. Pjanic just pushing forward. Keeps on going. The foul continues. And it really should be given there. Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. Let's bring on Felipe Anderson. Xherdan Shaqiri. And Kramaric. Trent snuffs that one out. Kante destroying our possession in the midfield. And Chelsea really should be at least one goal up here now. And Liverpool on the break, hitting them hard. Kramaric in transition. Anderson, Pjanic, a good back heel. Pjanic, 2 back heels now. Wijnaldum to Shaqiri. It's Xherdan Shaqiri, the bodybuilder, to hold up the ball. Finding Felipe Anderson with the strike and flick on. Van Dijk can't even win that on Jorginho. What? So full time. Can't separate the full sides. It's going to extra time now. And Felipe Anderson's on the break. Ronaldo chops to Pjanic. And it's a nice low-driven goal there. A magnificent goal from the Bosnian-Herzegovinian international. Pjanic, the recently signed man from Juventus, makes it 2-1 in the 99th. A good piece of play there by Felipe Anderson to create the play. Breaking forward, Ronaldo chops, squares it to Pjanic, who drives it low and hard. 2-1 up for Liverpool. Kante, Alisson has kept us in this one. What is this David De Gea performance? Saving us the win. And points. Oh my God, a scary flick on there. Pjanic. Just hitting on the break here now that we've got that one goal. Felipe Anderson, Burns, Reece James. It's Anderson, and it's a goal there. On the counter-attack. 3-1, flooding players forward, Chelsea. Looking to bend it, and he does. What a beauty from the Brazilian, the former Lazio Roma man. It's Felipe Anderson to make it 1-0 in the UEFA. His first goal to make it 3-1 in the UEFA Super Cup, I should say. And that's it. The full-time whistle is blown. That scoreline probably looks a little bit more favourable to Liverpool than it does to Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. It very well could have been 4-3, 3-3. But we've managed to come up clutch in these moments. We've won matches that we don't deserve to win. And that, of course, is a mark of a title-winning side. The main objective of this series is to try and win as much silverware as possible within one season and try and win the treble. In the last episode, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to win the UEFA Super Cup against Chelsea and the Community Shield against Manchester City. Here today, we can state a claim in the top 4 by hopefully beating Arsenal and Manchester United. Both teams massively underperforming in real life, and hopefully their form for us is similar on FIFA. We host Arsenal at Anfield. Nicolas Pepe, Saka, Ozil and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang making up their front line. So Liverpool having the first attack on here. Firmino slipped through by Mane. Drills it low and hard to Mo Salah. How did that not go in? Robertson. Fabinho. A nice comfortable pass to Mo Salah here. And we're really testing Leno. The ball is poor. Firmino on the counter-attack, looking to find Mane. Mane has just burned Socrates there. Mane goes for goal, drills it low and hard. It's a really nice piece of technical ability to slip through Mane there from Firmino, and that's something special. Mane, what a finish, a magnificent goal to start off our Anfield campaign. Breaking away there, Socrates couldn't get him when Mane sort of shrugged off the tackle there. 3 goals in the Premier League thus far. So we're currently sitting in second. Manchester City are leading the pack. But Arsenal, eager to get something back here. Ozil slips through Lucas Torreira. Oh my god, it's Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the poacher in the box, to make it 1-1 just before the 33rd there. Aubameyang, one of the most clinical strikers in the Premier League. It'd be quite interesting to see how well he would do in a Liverpool squad. Firmino. Wijnaldum. Oh, Mane. He tried to put in a tackle, but the pressure allowed... Oh, that's a good ball too. What? What is that dirt, man? It's... it's Fabinho to make it 2-1. Wow, okay. So, instead of putting it along the deck, Wijnaldum has scoop-chipped it over the top, breaking the height of Socrates and David Luiz. If it went along the deck, they'd probably snuff that one out, but it's a really nice volleyed goal there by Fabinho. 2-1. What I really love playing with this Liverpool squad already is that everyone on the pitch can score. If they're in a position, they're going to nail it and hammer it. In some squads, you have to seriously rely on the forward line, and somehow that's a... Oh my god, what a ball! Arsenal's defence have capitulated here today. On a Mo Salah counter-attack, cuts back, hammers it with the left, and that's just outstanding there. What a spectacular pass from Gini Wijnaldum there. And what a strike, a stick of dynamite from Mo Salah there to make it 3-1. Come on, the Reds. 2 goals this season for Mo. Arsenal under Unai Emery. Or I guess in real life now it's Freddie Ljungberg. Aubameyang. Still 3-1. But I think we're comfortable. Oh my god, Dani Ceballos with the skills. What is this defending, man? 3-2. It's like this in the City match. That was 3-2. Ended in 4-2, but come on. Right, 3-2 up against Arsenal. I don't know. Alisson is just having a couple of stinkers. Or maybe it's my defence letting him down. Kramaric, fresh off the bench, to find Felipe Anderson, the number 7. Oh, whipping and weaving. Puts it at the back post. Leno has to punch that one in. Oh my god, what a clearance. But that's it, the full-time whistle is blown. We've managed to beat Arsenal here, the Gooners, 3-2 at Anfield. Come on, Liverpool. And once again, we've won a match where, arguably, should we will have run it? It could have been potentially a draw, to be honest. But that's the mark of title-winning sides, pushing over the line. Oh wow, Eric B. Martial leaving United. Bernardeschi coming into Spurs. Robert Lewandowski joining Man City. Chelsea have brought in a fair few players, and we've spent 120 million. Henderson, Klein, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Lovren being sold for Liverpool. So we do have another place with the Ox and Henderson leaving. We're going to bring in Fabian, for the former Real Madrid man, and Douglas Costa on the right-hand side, because even though Shaqiri has played alright this season so far, it does look likely that the Swiss international will be leaving. I've gone out and signed Fabinho, 23 years of age, 83 overall, has a massive potential. And Douglas Costa being transfer listed. He's not the most popular player in world football now, Douglas Costa. After having some controversies, his form fell off a cliff. So we'll bring him in on that right-hand side to cut in on the left to replace Shaqiri with Henderson, Lovren, and the Ox leaving. We've received a £350,000 bid from Rangers, from Steven Gerrard. Pickford comes in with the Hammers for that Felipe Anderson money. And Kane, our player, could potentially leave to join Turkey. Leicester are strengthening as well. An offer's come in for Divock Origi. You never know, especially we're playing on 5 as realism mod. Injuries happen a little bit more, so I do want to keep the Belgian international. Okay guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Manchester United at Old Trafford. Firmino is our top goal scorer. We sit at top of the Premier League undefeated. Manchester City the same. Spurs third, Arsenal fourth, United in fifth, and surprisingly Brighton claiming the 6th place position after 8 games. Unfortunately, our main defender Matip has picked up an injury, and with the selling of Lovren, we need a replacement. Now, I did loan out Joe Gomez to Genoa. We loaned him out to Serie A, but we're going to need him back. I didn't think I was going to need him much this season, but I'm surprised Matip got an injury this early on. So, Joe Gomez, a huge support for him in the Liverpool fan base. They love him. Okay guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Manchester United. Juan Mata wearing the captain's armband. It's going to be interesting to see how their side fits with Eric Bailly leaving and Anthony Martial. How will this United side function with just Rashi? Unless they brought in someone else, that could be a potential option as well. But we're missing one of our key defenders. We have been leaky at the back already. So Lingard, Rashford, Mata, Pogs. My God, this Man United squad is a shambles. Shaw, Fred, Pogba, Timothy. I don't even know who that is. But Lingard and Rashford up top. Rashford brings in Juan Mata. Why is he going so far to the left? Right. Oh, that's a poor cross. Firmino with the flick on. Oh my God, look at this. Wan-Bissaka pushing way too far forward has allowed Mane to go through. Oh my God. He slipped the tackle and got a shot away. Pjanic. Firmino. And it's a good save by Dave. Trent with the follow-up. Very limited amount of chances in this. It was a lot more open in the first half. That's a good pass from Rashi. And how's he... Oh, okay. It's only just gone out. That's unlucky. Fabinho. Pjanic. We've really got to take our chances when they present ourselves. But David De Gea has kept them in this one. That's a pen, Lindelof. What the fuck? Alright, it's time to make some substitutions. Anderson, Kramrich, and Douglas Costa are going to come on. Wan-Bissaka. Ooh. It's only going to be a yellow for Lingard. Pjanic, Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum finds Pjanic. It's Kramrich to turn his man. It's Kramrich. Yes, come on. In the 89th minute, the former Hoffenheim and Leicester City man makes it 1-0 at Old Trafford in the 89th minute. It's Fergie time, baby. Kramrich, the Croatian international, creates a goal from nothing there. Lindelof, I believe it is, trying to put in the tackle, but Kramaric scores his second goal of the league campaign and puts Liverpool in front. Come on. Let's park that bus. Yes, come on. We've managed to scrape a 1-0 victory away at Old Trafford. It's such a beautiful result in world football. Okay, guys, so welcome to the match against Spurs. We're coming up against Jose Mourinho. It's going to be an interesting one. In the last episode, we managed to beat Manchester United 1-0 by the smallest of margins, and we also managed to beat Arsenal 3-2. Freddie Ljungberg's Arsenal 3-2. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring a really nice brace. But let's see how this Spurs squad has evolved. We're hosting them at Anfield here today. So Kane, Eriksen, Son, Bernardeschi. Oh wow, okay, on the right hand side. Ali and Ndombele in the midfield. Who else they got? Lloris, Serge Aurier, Toby Alderweireld, Vertonghen, and Ben Davies. So Jose Mourinho has brought in Federico Bernardeschi, the Italian right-sided former Juventus man. Juventus had a bit of a fire sale in this series. We brought in Pjanic and they've sold Bernardeschi. Ndombele holding the midfield well. Kane over the top trying to find Bernardeschi, and it's a good recovery from Alisson. Playing out from the back, cheeky Joe Gomez now. Playing in the back line due to Matip's injury. Kane. That's ultimate difficulty for you. You give them an inch, and they hammer it home. 1-0 to Jose Mourinho Spurs. Just Joe Gomez. Couldn't push through. 13 goals for Kane. It's Son Heung-min. Kane. Oh, good ball there. Alisson's kept that one out somehow. Mane with a quick recovery. Puts his body on the line. And now Liverpool are on the attack. Pjanic has had to come up because Mane hit the deck and has dropped back. Firmino. Mane has recovered spectacularly, but he couldn't get the ball there because he was a little bit shook. He was shaken. And Spurs and Kane on the attack. It's Son Heung-min. Oh my god, what is that strike? Oh, Wijnaldum's been slipped. Clutch it, please. Oh no! Oh god. By the smallest of margins there. It's Genie Wijnaldum to score a magnificent goal there. What a recovery from the Dutchman. Like a night out on Amsterdam. He's come back stronger the next day. It's Wijnaldum there on the volley rebound to score his, first goal of the season. That's mad. He did score in like cup competitions though earlier. Gomez. Oh my god, Firmino. Yes, yes, yes. It's Serge Aurier. He's committed way too much. Oh my god, Lloris. That's dirt. Mane now. Fabinho. Salah looking to flick it on. Can we make it 2-1? Oh my god. The left foot wonder goal there by Mo Salah. That's inch perfect. That's sensational. Fantastic by Mo Salah there to recover the lead. 3-2. Nice chop. Turns his man. Boom. Right into the left-hand side. Salah scores his 6th goal of the season. Come on the Reds. Come on Liverpool. So we face Manchester City next. And this will be the Premier League decider if we can put away Spurs here. Son Heung-min. What infuriates me the most is when they get a touch to it and it deflects into the bottom right. Alisson. Man, oh man. I can't tell what it is. Is he letting in goals a little bit more? It was like that Chelsea career. Kepa just kept on leaking goals. Or maybe it's just my defence being a bit lackluster. Or maybe it's ultimate difficulty in the mod. I can't put my finger on it exactly. 2-2. At the moment, we're still undefeated in the season. Wijnaldum, please, man. Salah. Wijnaldum. Ali. Alright, it's time to make some subs. Felipe, Kramaric, Costa coming on. Fabinho, Pjanic, it's been intercepted. Man, Dele Alli dropping so far back there for Mourinho. Yes, yes. He didn't have to go aerially, but it was... Oh my god. God. Mane, please. Mane. Oh, how's he pressed that one through? Oh my god. Mane. Clinical heading there. Oh, how's he done that? That is game, set, match. In the dying embers there, Mane has rose to the occasion. It's snatch and grab for Liverpool at Anfield, 3-2. And I'm not going to lie, guys, there's been so many fixtures this season which we haven't deserved to win, but we've pushed through. Kramaric trying to get one more. 3-2, dude. If you've watched every single fixture of this Liverpool career, they have been so close. I don't know if I genuinely deserve to be winning some of them. It's just nuts. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match of today's episode. We face Man City at home at Anfield. This is the title decider here. Both sides with 33 points, with 11 wins, sit drawn. Spurs in third, Arsenal fourth, looking to gobble up first and second place. But if we can put away Man City here today, we've put away Spurs, we've put away United and Arsenal. We just need to put away Chelsea, of course. Okay, guys, welcome to the second match. This is a must-win. We did manage to beat them 4-2 in the Community Shield at the start of the season, but 6 goals were swayed either side. To be honest, it really should have only been 3-2, but Aguero, De Bruyne, we've really got to watch out for. But you never know, they could be playing Robert Lewandowski up top. We'll just have to see, or he could be making an appearance later on. Let's see how Pep Guardiola, in this FIFA 25 Ultimate Difficulty Career Mod, let's get into it. They're playing Robert, really? Sterling Silva. Okay, I think that's not the play, to be honest. Eriksen, João Cancelo, Marquinhos as well. Laporte, Mendy, Rodri, Silva, De Bruyne. They're playing a slightly weakened squad when they nearly beat me. The thing is, right, Virgil and Joe are going to be able to halt any Robert Lewandowski attack because he's so slower. The thing is, if we get slipped by Aguero, we can't recover. Mane! Oh, he's put it well wide to the right. Salah looking on the break here now. Liverpool soaking up the Man City attack. And Mane, look at this total football. It's Mane to chop. He's going to have to go for goal himself. He got close down. Pjanic. Pjanic! Oh my god, man. Trent with a good delivery. Oh! Bicycle kick. Imagine. Alright, we're in the second half now. And can we get another flick on here? Oh, Mane. He's done too much. Oh, Salah. He's hit the post. He's done too much there, though. Fabinho. It's been super tight. Man City have not created enough, though. We've been definitely the dominating force. What a slip. Yes, yes, yes! It's Sadio Mane there with a sensational finish. What a goal there! And why always me with the Mario Balotelli celebration. Mwah! Magnifique. Mane. We've just run through Man City. They've just went with the wrong squad. I can see that they're trying to bully with Robert Lewandowski, but they couldn't do it. 1-0. We've managed to beat Manchester City here today, and I would say the title is wrapped up for us. In today's episode, we have 2 matches, the first of which is a huge rivalry against our Liverpool Merseyside brethren. We face Everton in the Merseyside derby. Then we have the final match of the season against Newcastle United to hopefully wrap up the league. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Players you would like me to sign in January. And if you don't like Liverpool or myself for whatever reason, feel free to leave a dislike. We've still got one more episode to come in this career series. We have some Champions League action in Season 5. It is... Season 5? Episode 5. It is a snowy day in Liverpool. We're hosting Everton at Anfield. Let's have a look at how Big Dunk the Lunk, thick as a castle wall. If anyone gets that reference, I'll be surprised. But Duncan Ferguson is the manager at Everton now, and it'll be interesting to see if he can sort of squeeze out a passionate performance for Everton. Tosin, Bernard, Richarlison, who else they got? Schneiderlin. Gazaniga, the former Spurs man. Sidibe, Kane, Holgate, Baines. That's a really good back line. Not so much on FIFA, but on FM it is. Richarlison got a call up for the Brazilian national team a couple of weeks ago now. Fabinho. Everton. The Blues. Look like they're going to have their first attack. Check Tosin. Oh my God. They haven't gone and done it. They've put the pressure on us in the snow. In snowy December. It's Christmas time for Everton. They make it 1-0 incredibly early on. We're undefeated in the Premier League at the moment against the top sides. Will Everton be able to smash us out? No. Richarlison with the throw in. Back to the Brazilian. Oh, what a ball. No, get it out! This is a joke, man. Çek Tosun comes screaming towards the camera. The Turkish international, who can't string a goal in real life, makes it 2-1. What a beauty. Hammers it and drills it low and hard. Oh, it's his first goal of the season. Come off it. Mane now, looking to counter punch. 42nd minute. The snow has really not helped our high-octane passing and attack. And it's Fabinho to claw something back. Good. Hopefully... it's Fabian. I said Fabinho. Oh, it's Fabian, the former Napoli man and Real Madrid man. I read it. It's Fabian. I read it as Fabinho. Good stuff. Oh my God, Everton are testing us here. Mane. Firmino. Fabinho. Firmino. Wijnaldum. Fabian. Firmino. Yes. At least we've kept on to our undefeated run. And Firmino goes and celebrates in front of the Everton fans. What a strike. Outstanding there by Firmino. He comes up clutch in these games so much. Holds on the ball well. The thing is, we can't have those crazy quick diagonal passes which we're used to. So, especially when the snow, when it's slippery and slidey, we have to keep it tight. Which plays into Everton's narrow and physical play. Alright, it's time to make some subs. Let's bring on Felipe Anderson, Douglas Costa, and Kramaric. Bernardo. Baines. Bernardo. Oh, it's been blocked. Go. Fabian intercepts. Recycles possession well. Firmino over the top to Salah, who's burned Mason Holgate. It's Salah to get the points. Fabian to make it 3-2 there. The former Galactico makes it 3-2. And the former Napoli man, Carlos man, makes it 3-2. Just before the 85th. Well, he's been sacked in real life, Carlo Ancelotti. So it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up. Salah. A lot of rumours going around. Oh, Fabian there. Really nicely well placed. And he's a far superior player than Lallana or Ox that you're going to get. He's got like a 90 rated potential as well, if we do it in more seasons. Fabian is dictating the play. And Kramaric can't slip through Wijnaldum, unfortunately. Costa, Wijnaldum. Kramaric now, trying to put his name on the score sheet. Wijnaldum, can't win the header over Sidibe by the look of it. And that's it. The full-time whistle is blown. We've beaten our rivals 3-2. And once again, we've won a match which I'm not entirely sure that we honestly deserved. Okay, guys, after one full season playing 37 matches, Mo Salah is the top goal scorer with 32. We sit undefeated on 109 points. Man City second. Unai Emery's Freddie Ljungberg's Arsenal third. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United fourth. Spurs fifth. Chelsea sixth. Everton 15th. And Newcastle, Bournemouth getting relegated. So we're facing a relegated Newcastle here. Unfortunately, Pjanic still has his injury, so we're going to have to rotate the squad somewhat. We'll bring on Fabinho, who's actually a higher rated player than Naby Keita, and has had a really good season so far. What a stadium to celebrate the Premier League title winners and hosted. We face a relegated Newcastle United here under Steve Bruce. At St James's Park, Newcastle will be going down this season. What a season. Freddie Ljungberg finished in third. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in fourth. Liverpool with 36 wins and 1 draw remain undefeated. But it's up to Newcastle to try and stop it. We'll have some Cup Final Champions League action in episode 5. So there's still one more episode to come. Let's get stuck into Newcastle. Let's try and hold our undefeated run, because they still can put a sour taste on the season if they beat us here. A draw will be fine, but we look to wrap it up and celebrate in front of the Geordies. Almiron scores his second goal. Where has that been all season for Newcastle? They're wondering. Mane keeps on going and gets his shot blocked. Arnold. Fabinho to Fabian. Firmino brings it back. It's a good save by Darlow. No Dubravka. They're playing Darlow instead. Firmino just goes for goal. It's another top-notch save by Darlow there. Mane's recovered possession somehow. Oh, Wijnaldum against his former side. Couldn't get the break and flick on. Liverpool trying to get it out of Newcastle's low block there. Newcastle still pressuring on with the 1-goal lead. Share to Mutu. Oh my God, I thought that went in. I was going to about to say, how'd that go in? Steve Bruce furious on the touchline. Longstaff to Mutu. Virgil intercepts. And Liverpool back on the attack. Mane has acres of space in now to cut inside. That's a poor finish. 1-0 down against Everton. And the ball goes out there. It's time to make some substitutions now. Let's bring on Felipe Anderson, Kramrich, and I was going to say Jordan Shaqiri, but we'll play Costa. Oh, Kramrich. How's he held that on? Wijnaldum, please. Wijnaldum, yes! The former Newcastle United man unselfishly celebrates his former side, trying to run into the crowd there and celebrate with me. Scoring at St James's Park time and time again. It's Wijnaldum to bring back the draw there. 2 goals. And that's it. The full-time whistle has blown. The Geordies tried to put a sour taste on our season to stop our undefeated run. But this time around, Liverpool have won the Premier League title undefeated against Manchester City. Big old Virgil van Dijk is going to lift the trophy here today. For Liverpool, the Reds have won their first title in eons. We're back on our Liverpool career. This was Season 1, Episode 5, and the final episode of the season. We're back on Fiverr's Realism mod on Ultimate Difficulty. In the last episode, we've wrapped up the Premier League here today we have a chance to win the UEFA Champions League final against Borussia Dortmund. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments, would you like to see Season 2? If I don't, let me know other top European sides you would like me to Let's Play career modes on. We've wrapped up the title undefeated. Now we're facing Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League final. How crazy is that? Imagine in real life if Jurgen Klopp drew against Dortmund. An all Klopp final we have here today. Alrighty guys, we're playing at San Siro, where dreams are made of. We're flying from England. The Germans are flying from Dortmund. It's a pretty good neutral stadium, but let's see, after one season, who Borussia Dortmund still have under their control, and if so any have they brought in. Can Liverpool win 2 back-to-back UEFA Champions League? Only time will tell. So, Dortmund are playing. Let's have a look. I have a sneaky suspicion that they bought Thiago Silva. They did too. Oh my god. And Nelson from Barcelona. They still have the likes of Thomas Delaney, Witsel, and Sancho on the books. But they've restructured their right-hand backline. Wow. Defenses win titles. So maybe that's why Dortmund have gone so far. Guerrero, Paco Alcacer, Berkey, Royce making up the starting 11. Here's our squad, of course. Let's get stuck into Dortmund. Royce on the break. Paco Alcacer. Paco. Slips through Royce. It's offside. Bringing out from the back. No. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Liverpool! Oh my god. That was shit. Dortmund looked the more venomous and potent, pushing forward at the 2. Alisson, man, you're looking shaky. You got the wobbles, you're scaring me. Pjanic trying to bring some passing solidity to the match. Firmino's turned his man well. Back against the German side, and he's gone and done it. It's a blinder there. We've run through the Dortmund defense like a sword carving a cake. It's 1-0 there by Roberto Firmino. Bobby Firmino on the European stage for the Reds makes it 1-0. A good flick on there. A really heavy touch to drag it away from the defense. An inch perfect, stunning goal. Tried to look to bend it, but hammered it home. He toe-poked it through. 8 goals this season. Robertson, Van Dijk, Sancho thinking, maybe I should have signed for Liverpool next season. Oh, and Firmino's just running rampant. The former Hoffenheim man loves scoring against Dortmund. Mane still holding the ball spectacularly well. A nice dry day at San Siro. Ooh. Oh my god. Pjanic with the follow-up nearly scored. 1-0 is the scoreline. Either side can push through. It's all to play for. Schultz, 83 rated. He's a really good player we could maybe bring in. Rafael Guerrero. Oh, no. Whoa, if that went in, that would have been nuts. The thing is, with the AI, they do those testing, barreling shots, and sometimes they go in. Oh, Robertson there. Finds Firmino, looking to turn his man. Firmino back to Mane there. Oh, dodges the tackle. It's Mane. He goes near post OP, and Berkey has capitulated there. Oh my days. That's stunning there by Mane to make it 2-0, and Liverpool look like they're going to win back-to-back UEFA Champions League. Can this side rival Zinedine Zidane's Los Blancos Real Madrid record? Mane thinks so. 2-0 for Liverpool. Near post on Berkey. Actually hit the post and like hit inside a bit. Rolled right off it. 10 goals for Mane, getting tongue-tied. Probing pass by Dortmund. And once again, we're trying to hit them on the break. Andy Robertson comes into midfield comfortably. Salah comes centrally. Wijnaldum takes his place. Firmino, Salah centrally now. One-on-one with Berkey. Boom! It's a blinder there. Mo Salah hammers it past. It's an absolute thunder rocket there. And Mo Salah is coming to celebrate with me. Praying to God there. 3-0. Mo Salah puts Liverpool through without a shadow of a doubt. There's no way Dortmund are coming back from this one. Really fluid interchange there from the number 11 Mo Salah to score his 8th goal of the European season. He's trying to make some subs. Let's bring on Felipe Anderson, Kramaric, and Costa. Felipe Anderson had a really good high energy start to the season. Kramaric has scored a lot of interesting goals, but Costa has been really quite quiet. He's always been the third or the fourth man passing, but he hasn't really had a blistering goal scoring brace, which I would have liked to see on the right hand side. Nice 1-2 passes. As you can see there, he's the third man getting in to Kramaric. Another former Hoffenheim striker. Did Kramaric and Firmino's time ever overlap? I don't think it did. I think they might have been 1 or 2 seasons apart. But they know what Julian Nagelsmann commands. And we do play a similar style of football. Us, Sancho, they're bringing back to Nelson. Thomas Delaney, the Great Dane, the Viking. Interesting fact about Thomas Delaney. His name sounds awfully English. Well, it's because it is. His paternal grandfather, oh my God, is American. Born in the United States. 3-1 there. And I'm talking about Americans, and Dortmund has just smashed me there. A good one. Oh, wow. Yeah, it doesn't sound awfully Danish. Like a Christian Eriksen. Thomas Delaney. But it's Julian Brandt there to bring it back. Really good player for Dortmund. They've snatched up so much good Bundesliga talent. Torgan Hazard. Julian Brandt. It'd be interesting to see where their next step in their career is, because a lot of them do treat Dortmund as a stepping stone. Sancho, Witsel back to Nelson there. Delaney, but looks like Dortmund's defense couldn't hold through, and that's it. She's all over, Red Rover. We have beaten Borussia Dortmund here today, 3-2 in the UEFA Champions League final. Liverpool, the Reds, have claimed the double here today, winning the Premier League over Manchester City undefeated, and now beating Borussia Dortmund at San Siro on the European stage. Liverpool have gone and done the double 2 seasons in a row. Virgil van Dijk, the captain, the man, the myth, the legend. We've pushed through here. We needed those additional signings. Like I said, Felipe Anderson played really well early on in the season. Kramaric scored a lot of clutch goals. Douglas Costa, not so much. You'd have to look at his overall rating to have a full analysis. But he did seem a little bit lackluster. But that could be because he's being the third, fourth player before the eventual goal. Pjanic coming in has been an absolute godsend. He's passing and clutch goals where we needed him. Evolved this Liverpool side with the absence of Jordan Henderson. And Fabian coming in, strengthening. And look, you got to give a massive props to Joe Gomez coming in with the departure of Lovren. He played a really good role there when replacing Martip from his injury. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus